I know there's a bunch of stuff behind. Holy cow! No, we're not stopping. We're not stopping. Just everybody keep going. Okay, you see at the base of it here? There we go. The monolith teaches you the art of earth element. And it's a rock. Hey guys, Zueljin here. Welcome back to another episode of Conan. I just spotted a little kitty. I was doing this intro. Hey! Hey, little kitty. Oh, it's a jaguar. How adorable. Was there another one over there? Or is that... No, I think those are deer. I've never messed around with jaguar. That might be our first cat. Anyway, we didn't really come here for jaguar, but it's a nice bonus. 𝙀𝘼𝙂𝙄𝘾 and Amber are with me, and we're headed out to look for some components for earth magic today. There's a few places that I have marked out on the map. This place is actually where you learn the feat for earth magic, so where you can craft the altar and all of the stuff. There's a spell that you can pick up here for earth magic, and right over here at the end of this little maze that I'll show you, there is a magus that sells the earth magic tome, which is a crafting component that we'll need to actually create the spells. But first we need to head here, and that's going to be involving going up north. So I'm going to travel a little bit here in the weather, and there's a few new encounters here. I don't know if I've showed you all of the things that you could find up here in the jungle, but things get real nasty. It should be a pretty fun episode. I came here a little while back on live stream, and it went pretty well. Is that a full-size cat? Or is that a little baby cub too? I can't really tell. Oh no, that's a big one. That's a big one. That's Mama Bear. Mama Cat. Mama Cat. Oh. They look awesome full grown. What are you doing punching him, Peggy? What are you doing punching him? Why are you punching the cat? Are you out of ammo? You are. You are. Here, darling. Here. Have some of mine. You're welcome. Just don't start punching the wildlife, girl. I know you're strong and stuff, but dang. Anyway, we're going to proceed a little bit further until we start seeing some action here, guys. So we're in a place called the Mirror of Eternal Dreams, and this is one of the lovely, the lovely animals that we have to mess with. They poison you. They're tiny, they're hard to see, and they get a poison in on you pretty fast. And delving a little bit deeper in here, we're about to see a few things that are a little bit average, bigger than your average snake. There's one of them. This is, I don't know how else to call these guys besides jungle rhinos. And they give reptile hide when you kill them. It's kind of the weirdest thing. There's a few of them here. I'll go ahead and initiate with one, but they attack just like rhinos, and they do a significant amount of damage too if left unchecked. Peggy, any day now, babe. Any day now. I might need a reset. I might need to pull the weapon out her inventory and everything else, because she don't know. She don't look like she knows what she's doing, man. Easy, babe. Easy. Yeah, we definitely need to get in here and do some work, since Peggy's not pulling her weight. Let's go ahead and put a burn on him. There we go. I'm gonna show you how it's done, Peggy. See, that's how you do it, boo. That's how you do it. Amber's in on the action too. All right. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I hope that wasn't too loud. All right, I reset Peggy's weapon, and I'll load my volume a little bit just in case. And we'll go ahead and skin this guy. And yep, reptile hide. Kind of weird, huh? Being that it's a rhino-looking thing. There's some more up here too, but I think we're just gonna run past these guys. I do want to get the experience, but we're gonna be doing plenty of fighting real soon here. Let's just run past. I'm also gonna run past these spiders because holy crap, do they poison a lot. There's a locust here, and if you look to your right, which we're also not gonna fight right now, we're not ready for this guy, that's a locust boss. That guy right there. He's a 3 skull, and he hurts. We're just going to go ahead and run into this cave. And we're probably going to run into a little bit of opposition here as we dismount, but that's okay. What you want to do is just run in here. If you do that, just like I did, run through it. Everybody will end up following you. You don't really have to worry about it. It's dark as heck in here. Hold up. Hold up. There we go. Now we can see a little bit. Yeah, it's dark in here. All of the your followers will eventually come to you. And you can see here that at the base of this tall pillar down there is where we need to go. If I take a look at my map, you'll see I'm all the way in here, which is crazy. If I do continue throughout this little maze, I'm going to end up in the cold area, which we talked about yesterday. There's nothing really there that I'd like to get now, but we'll do some exploring for that really soon. And if you need some gems, you can get them here. It's pretty easy to harvest them here. There's plenty. But what we're going to do now is we're going to go all the way down, and we're going to run over to that. That's 𝙀𝘼𝙍𝙃. You know, the only thing bad about adventuring in caves that crocodiles spawn in is you really don't know who 𝙀𝘼𝑼𝙍𝙃 is and who the enemy is, you know? It's okay, though. We're prepared. All right. So there's some bad guys in here, as you might expect. They aren't too bad, though. They're just some spiders. And we kill them pretty quick, but we just have to watch crippling poison here. The good news is, once they start, like, attacking you, the animals and the thralls usually get on them pretty quick. And they don't have a whole lot of hit points, if I can actually get to them. They are a little hard to hit, though, surprisingly. Alright, perfect. And the big pillar is... I'm already lost here. The big pillar should be... right there. Okay, you see at the base of it here? There we go. The monolith teaches you the art of earth element. And we gotta get out. There's a lot of spiders in this water. Back the way we came from, outside of the cave and through the chaos once again. So there's a little obelisk that I need to grab while I'm here, but I know there's a bunch of stuff behind. Holy cow! No, we're not stopping. We're not stopping. Just everybody keep going. Let's go. Let's move. Amber, let's go, baby. Come on. So now we're near a place called the Ruin Outpost. And we're getting really, really close to where we want to be to grab the Earth Spell. I'm getting attacked by a bird, it looks like. Too. Man. Peggy, you are out of it today, baby. You are out of it today. You know what? I think I'm just gonna let you rest with the magic stuff, because clearly you're not really sure what's going on. How about we give you the whirlwind blades today? Can you do that? Can you handle some of that? There you go. Yeah, just swing them a little bit. You'll be fine. I'm gonna be on horseback most of the time, so I'll be using the spear, and you could use that. And well, I mean, 𝙀𝘼𝑼𝙍𝙃 uses teeth, I suppose. Anyway, so we're right around the area. Let's take a look. I think we need to go just a little bit north here. So what you'll notice here, if you're around this area in the map, and you're looking at this big tree branch that connects these two cliffs, right on the left of it, you'll see a little bit of the mystical plants and stuff. And up there, you can kind of notice a rock that looks a little out of place. And that is the rune stone. It's quite hidden, and you have to either climb to it or kind of drop from above. You want to be careful too. If you go too high like I did in live stream, you'll end up meeting with some elite elven bosses that are really, really, really strong. Let me go ahead and take off my gear so I can climb a little bit better. Don't mind the tush, okay? I've been working out. I've been climbing these rocks all my life, man. I'm cut. If only it was this easy IRL, right? All right, and there we are. Oh, I got too excited. Relax, Z. Act like you did this before. Okay. There we go. And the call of this monolith teaches you Earth Boulder. And that's sort of like going to be your projectile spell for fire magic. Where fire magic is the fireball, you'll have a rock that you'll be able to sling out. And we'll show you that in just a bit. Now, I got to put all my gear back on and head to the east for a huge, huge ordeal to actually buy this Earth Magic tome over here. Alright, so we're over in Buccaneer Bay, and this is the place, you guys. There's a pirate ship and a maze of stuff to get through. You see all those wooden bridges? We gotta take it the long way around. Excuse me, man. Normally I'd mess around with y'all, but we gotta have plenty fighting to do up top. Plenty unavoidable fighting. Yeah, I'm running past you. Alright, and everybody will follow underneath. Now, the bad thing about being on horseback for this... Oh my gosh, hold on. We might have to do something right here. We might have to do something right here. We ain't getting on those bridges real easy like this. I need to get these archers down. Ouch. He said, ha 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 ha. That's hilarious. These cats don't know what to do with Chemo. Chemo's all in that. Alright. And the one last one. There we go. Good job, y'all. Good job. Alright. So, now for the fun part. We can be on horseback the whole time here. But what'll happen sometimes is the thralls or the beast will kind of run underneath you. And there's a named thrall. They can do some really crazy stuff to you and knock you off the bridges, which have happened a few times already. So it is a little frustrating, but Black Corsair Elite Fighter, huh? Man, y'all hit hard. Chemo, where you at, baby? We could use you. You back there just stuck, huh? You stuck. Alright, no problem. Now, truth is, I never brought a gator over here, so I really don't know how it's going to work out. We do need to do some of this, though. We do need to do some of this. Jamila's Liberty. This is a maze and a half to get through. It's not really complicated as like, you know, many different variables or anything, but it's tedious. All right, so we go up here, we cross this other bridge. We got a few more archers. As you can see on horseback, it can be a little bit daunting. And I believe we want to go left here. And I'm just going to turn around to fight. Now Chemo's in the mix. Pokey, he said. Eat him, Chemo, eat him. Good job, baby, good job. Oh, baby, you should have wore some pants. Chemo is gonna bite them little legs. Oh, Peggy got in that. All right. Okay, there's a cat up here as well. There are quite a few guys here. There's a cook. We're taking some damage here, too. Probably want to... Oh, yeah, because there's an elite. Alright, probably want to get out of this situation quick. Okay, I fell off the horse, but that's okay. I was just waiting to get my flame on anyway. Well, I was kind of late with the flames. Thanks for catching my back, fam. Y'all the best. Alright, let's check these guys for loot. Should have maybe some cool stuff. Ebony silk, some rare spices, and feline pelts. We don't really need those. We got some magenta dye. I guess we could use that somewhere. And there's a chest up here too that we can check out. And it looks like they have some Black Cove rum. Oh, we can mix that with a little Diet Coke and have a party up here. Alright, I think I'm going to get back on Amber. And we've got a little bit further to go. I just want y'all to know, if these were faction thralls, it'd be totally different here. So what I want to do here is a little bit different, because you see how they have that archer posted up right there? You want to aggro him and back off, and then he's going to start running to you, and then you could do some damage. We'll just knock out the cat and get in where the archer's at. And we have no problems. We got it, we got it, we got it. Perfect. I've got a little bit more opposition up front. Now, this is the kind of place that, if you're not careful, your followers can just come up and knock you off. So what I try to do is get a little bit higher up here, even though I have to take a few extra hits, but it keeps me from falling all the way back down into the bay. And I tell you what, I'm just gonna finish. Just gonna finish this fight like that. Perfect. Yeah, here's a Black Corsair Elite Fighter again. Oh, Amber with that big lick. It's flame on. Burn it down! We're gonna burn down your whole dadgum shipyard, woman! And right up here, around this little bend, is gonna be the last platform. And again, we have some trouble here. Let's just hope that we don't get knocked off. The good news is, if we do get knocked off, there's water below us. There is water below us. I think I'm gonna choose to, yeah, do that just to keep. And last two fights right here. It's an elite. Let's go ahead and use our. All right, everybody's dead. There's a chest up here waiting for us. Some spice, some more rum. And, oh, that was an iron pick, not a... I was just in case it was a steel pick. And the guy that you came for. Now, if you did this the first time, like I did, you wouldn't have had the 50 Vulcan bees to trade to this guy. But because I already knew from live stream, I went ahead and brought them along, and the purchase is made. I had only 40 bees to start with, so I had to harvest quite a little bit, and I cleaned out all the grass in my field, which is why Chemo is holding like 3,400 plant fibers, is just because I was sickling my entire backyard. I cut the whole back lawn and I found enough bees to bring to this guy, but now we have all of the stuff that we need in order to get back. Now, the way down, well, it's long, but this is the shortcut. Just got to make sure you jump far enough and blam! Sometimes you take a little bit of damage if you don't go far enough, but I tried it and it works, so it's all good. So now we gotta head all the way back down the coastline, all the way back to our bed, and we'll build the earth altar. Well, we made the long trek, and I wanted to show you guys what we'll need to make the altar. There's something that we're gonna need called moon dust, and to get moon dust, you need lunar hemp and this stuff. Well, not the actual orange ficus. It is another kind of plant that I can't remember the name of. There it is, the 𝙀𝘼𝙍𝙏 plant. I don't think I'm gonna need a whole lot. That was 9 of it. After just grabbing a few more nodes, I should have enough. There's 18. That should be fine. And I've already gotten lunar hemp, which you can find mostly in the jungles that I just came out of, as well as I think I've found some in the highlands before too. It's kind of all over the place. and not super rare, but best thing to do is just do like I do and just search the wiki to see the locations for it. Anyway, y'all can all stop following now. I think we're good. Let's see. Stop following, and stop following. There we go. And y'all can go about your business. So I do have some lunar hemp in one of my plant boxes. That's the animal box, plant box, lunar hemp. And we're gonna take that 𝙀𝘼𝙍𝙏𝙃 plant, and we'll search up the altar of earth, which will show you that you're going to need the tome of earth element, crystal, stone, and moon dust. So moon dust we can make with the 2 ingredients that I just mentioned, as well as this stuff, which we got tons of when we were in the highlands, if y'all remember, this widow's leaf. So we make moon dust. Let's just go ahead and craft 10. And we'll grab, well, that's going to be plenty enough. We crafted the moon dust. Now we're going to need to pick up a little bit of stone from, there we go. And we can make the earth altar now. And I'm guessing the earth altar is pretty big. Let's go ahead and see if it'll fit here. Beautiful. Yeah, it'll fit here. Very nice. It's a gorgeous piece too. Look at that. Nice. And if we open up the earth altar, you'll see that we can craft the rare earth magic 1, the earth magic weapon recipe, which is an alternative for this, soothe, and the earth boulder. Now, I haven't been able to get soothe to work correctly. The way that this works is if you craft this, it shows weapon damage 1, and if you craft this, it shows weapon damage 10. And when you use soothe, it kind of acts like a projectile weapon, but it doesn't actually heal anything that I've seen, unless it's only for other players right now. I couldn't really figure it out, but we're going to need the earth boulders, which take, you guessed it, Vulcan bees, moon dust, and stone, and we're going to craft the earth magic 1 weapon, which is going to take ink, the tome of earth element, something called crescent water, and some more 𝙀𝘼𝙍𝙏𝙃 plant. So remember all the bluebells that we went and farm? You're going to need those to make some more of that dust. And the dust is going to allow us to create crescent water. We'll put the bluebell dust in, and the crescent water requires scorched thatch, Vulcan bees, the bluebell dust, and the lunar hemp. So we have a few Vulcan bees here. We don't want to waste it all, though. I think we only need 3 to make 1 of the crescent waters, right? And then scorched thatch, which is made from plant fibers and coal, which actually shares the same recipe as the fireball, which is pretty interesting. Anyway, plant fibers and coal. We'll go ahead and take some of that stone back out again, and we can now craft this. We'll just craft 10 of them. We'll put the thatch in here and grab our crescent water, and we're gonna take the crescent water as well as our Vulcan bees out. We've got to make some ink, which we got from pressing the fish. We got the oil from pressing the fish. We need the 𝙀𝘼𝙍𝙏𝙃 plants. I think it's how you called. And I think everything else is good. Let's go ahead and go to the earth altar here, and we'll need to put all of the ingredients in. The plants, the water, the ink, all of it. And we can finally make the spell of earth magic. Now, to burn this, you'll need a certain gem, and I believe it's uncut emeralds that you need to actually cook them. The fire altar took amethyst, so I'm supposing each element or school of magic is going to require its own type of fuel. But we finally got earth magic, and we'll need some earth boulder projectiles. These are where the more Vulcan bees come from. We'll put those in, as well as the moon dust. And soothe takes plant fibers, yellow lotus blossom, which we don't have to show off today. But again, like I said, it isn't really, maybe you guys can talk about it in the comments if y'all know, to give me some ideas on why it may not be working for me. but it did not work for sure. And we'll need those rocks that we picked up a little while back, and we can create pretty much as many of the earth boulders as we have Vulcan bees, because moon dust is a little bit easier to get. We'll just need to farm some more bees. It won't be that bad. But now that we have the earth boulders, we can put them in and we can equip them. Now, your mages, your mage thralls can use this as well. And the cool thing that I've discovered with this is that, first of all, you look kind of cool like an earthbender with this spell. You can go up to Crocs like we did before. We'll just do a little bit of testing. And it's a rock. It does a good bit of damage. And the rock stays in the air for a little while. It's a pretty cool animation, I must say. But the cool thing about it is actually this. Now I want you to notice that the alligator's debuffs. Look at the croc debuffs. That's poison. Oh yeah. This puppy stacks poison, which is the really, really cool thing. Yesterday on stream, I was playing around with this against some very, very powerful enemies in the winter biome, or the northern area here. It's kind of like some elite rock noses. Some I'm talking about some triple skull, level 60, level 70 fighting stuff. It was crazy, and this spell, it did amazing, man. It really, really, really came through and saved the day. It does pretty much just like the fire, and you can't stack the fire and the poison debuffs from what I've noticed. But for the most part, it is really, really powerful, and we're going to be enjoying that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you want to show some extra support for the Conan series or the channel in general, hit the join button below. It supports me and my content and is going to help me create more videos about Conan and other games as well, and we'll start doing member shoutouts real soon as the roster is growing. Thanks so much again for watching, guys. As always, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time. Break it down.